What's up, guys? Welcome to another exciting edition of Real Estate Podcast, episode 427. I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with Trev.
We refuse to fuck with the supercomputer with Adam.
This week we watched fucking Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not what I thought this movie was going to be about.
No.
They don't really lay that down in the trailer too much. It was like, oh, AI's taking over? Shit. What about him having to fight that fucking Beeple final boss at the end?
Yeah.
I was like, that's funny because it was like Beeple fucking meme art, AI art.
I was telling Adam that the levels
thing?
of
Oh.
the levels of caring that Sam Rockwell did in this movie.
Yes.
He'd done it a lot of times.
Yeah. I honestly do not think that this movie would have been anywhere near as enjoyable or anywhere near as good if you didn't have that personality, dude. Only Sam Rockwell can Sam Rockwell. You know what I'm saying?
It would have been terrible without him.
Exactly. I mean,
Like, he kind of carried the
alone-
movie.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everybody else was fine. You know,
But
it's
it was
fine.
like, you know that This Is the End movie?
Yes.
It's like they were trying to make a movie like that, but like you can't make a movie like that now.
No.
There's just certain things you can't do and say. I mean, they did an all right job, but it was like, it just felt like it was trying real hard to be one of those movies.
Yeah, well, it kind of was like everywhere, everything all at once. Everything everywhere all at once or whatever. It kind of like,
But with
it's
AI,
like, yes, it's like they saw that and it's like,
Yeah.
how do we kind of take the idea of AI being
kinda have that
crazy?
feel.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was riffing on the the absurdist approach to whatever given topic,
Mhm.
Oh,
like
you mean
in
like
the
the school stuff.
well, just how everything was just silly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Went a little far with that.
Yeah.
I was like, come on now, dial it back. Those fucking women was like, is this your first time? Oh, you poor thing. You get used to it. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
Yeah, let's make a
Yeah.
joke about that.
Yeah,
we
right.
decided we wanted him to be really tall. Like, what the fuck, tall? I got a kick out of that, but yeah, I can't believe they touched the school shooting stuff. Like,
As much as they did.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
one thing to like just hint, kind of make a little, but it was like they just kept on. They doubled down on it. It was like, damn, I don't think that's really funny.
Now,
Gotta have a message though.
yeah, right. But here's my thing, okay? Because this movie was very Terminator, right?
Yeah.
Like it kind of had a Terminator vibe to it and all that kind of stuff. And then we see the way that the film plays out at the end, right? And he, after everything's said and done, he's like, this isn't right. There's something wrong here. There's something. And then he hits the button and boom, he's gone. You know what I mean?
Now I argue that that's what saved the third act is that it didn't go as planned, and
Oh, yeah.
he ends up, quantum leaping back in time again.
Well, here's the thing though. Is this his paradise?
He just keeps doing it over and over and over.
Well, all right. So if we're to believe his backstory, where he goes outside, yes, he
I
finds
see what you're saying.
he finds the glasses. They shoot the thing, it explodes,
Yeah,
and all
kills
that
his
stuff.
mom.
Who's to say
He didn't
that?
put them on.
Exactly. Who's to say that? Like, once he activated them and put his eyes up to it, whether he was wearing them or not, that's whenever like reality as he knew it was altered at that point forward. And
Well, I didn't
his
think
version,
about that, but that makes sense why, like, there's a fucking half horse, half cat.
exactly.
Because it's like, how is that possible
yes,
in the real world?
Yeah. And it's like they don't explain how time travel works. They don't explain how any of this stuff works, where they got the technology. There was a couple of throwaway lines where it's like, oh, after my mom died, I found a group of survivors that lived in these, tunnels or whatever, and they helped raise me. And they had this mission to bring this thumb drive back and plug it in and install the, safeguards for AI, blah, 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 blah. I mean, he was raised until he was 10, we'll say around 10 years old, knowing that this world bad, right? So his ideal utopia is to try to fix what's wrong in the world. So he's going to be in an infinite loop of trying to fix this world while he's inside of this Matrix-esque kind of thing,
Yeah.
And that's
I'll BioShock Infinite of it.
Yeah.
yeah, right.
If that is, I mean, I like that thing because at first I thought he was going to be the kid coding the thing.
Right. And see, the thing is like the absurdity of everything that was happening for the backstories of the characters that we saw, except for his mother character, right, was just completely like crazy. The school shooting thing, the kids being crazy at school, the mom talking to her son and having him, all this kind of stuff. Like, it's just absolutely insanity. And it's like, what if this is stuff that was told to him as a kid? The AI that he's plugged into is taking some of those things that he was told and embellishing on it and making it absolutely absurd.
Well, and if that's the case, then the others they'd have to be in the paradise too, because like we see their point of view when he's not there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we see some of their backstory, but they can be in there too. I mean,
well, and not only that, but think about it. Like the way that I kind of looked at it after watching it, I was like, okay, all of the people from the diner, including his mom, would be NPCs in this world, right? And the AI is taking elements of stories that he was told from his mom and embellishing on that and creating these NPCs in this fictitious world that he is consistently replaying over and over and over and over again in an infinite loop. And that was because it's like, there's so much stuff that didn't make sense. Why was there a gunman after him? Why was it all Akira at the end? Why was
none of it made sense?
Right, but I'm saying like you know what I mean though?
Yeah.
Like to me it's like the absurdity of it all was the AI trying to, because he said that he knew all those people in the diner. Why didn't he know these particular people's backstory? If he's done this 114 times and there was roughly 45 people in that diner and he takes 6 of them with him, then he should have known everybody's backstories up to that point in some way, shape, or form. Where the audience are told about.
You got to remember too the way that probability works as well. He probably ran the configuration several times. Like at first, he probably pulled the same people, and then he probably pulled the same, like, you know what I mean? I don't think it was a completely different configuration every time he went back in time.
Yeah.
So I think there's room for him, for there still to be people that he's like, I ran this thing 117 times and I've yet to pick you.
Well, he did never picked his mom because he didn't want anything to happen to her, he said.
Right. So I don't know, that was just kind of like, my interpretation of the film was that like, and those people could be there, that some of those people could be, let's say that he did have, like his mom was killed. He did go to wherever he went to. He met people there, all this kind of stuff. And it's like at a later point in his life is when he plugged in, quote unquote. And it's like those other people that are in the diner are people that he was associated with in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? Or maybe that's their ideal utopia, is living that life right there in that diner. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Some of them
like
were teachers and some of them were going through the school thing.
Yeah.
I don't say that word too many times because you two may not like that.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm not, I can't remember, but I believe there's a moment. I believe there's a moment in the film as well too where he kind of explains or briefly says something to the effect of like, "Okay, I haven't made it this far."
Yeah. But if you look at good luck, have fun, don't die, in and of itself, if the story of the mom's backstory was true, it implies that there's a game aspect to it.
Yes.
And he's doing a roguelike. Every time he dies, instead of him dying and becoming stronger, he hits the button, quote unquote, dies, restarts on a new
Respawn.
playthrough. Yes. Yeah. He's got a new playthrough right there in front of him. And he knows what he knows from the previous playthrough. And he says every time, he's like, it could be anything. It could be, the rats. It could be this. It could be that. This is when, it's like he's never been this far before, like right outside the dude's house, the kid's house, but fire everywhere, or rats everywhere, or angry cheerleaders everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, like
It's
the, the cat thing showing up, that doesn't make sense that would just
Yes.
show up in the real world.
And
Like,
it's
how's
like,
that
yeah,
possible?
exactly. Yeah. And it's almost like that they were trying to make it as if like the AI was causing reality to kind of like fold in on itself in a way.
Yeah.
Making
these people, they're all
artificial-
in the cage. Maybe they don't even know it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right.
They're living these lives in here. Like,
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just, I don't know. And that was one of the things that I thought was contradicting is like when he's like, oh, I've never made it this far, this, that, and the other. And it's like, okay. But how do you know that every time it's different? There's a different thing that shows up to stop.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like at this particular point in the roguelike run that's happening
the horde.
here. Yes. How do you know the horde's going to show up if you haven't made it outside this kid's house before? I can
Well, he's made it
understand
to
that,
that
like,
room. They've been in that house, the neighbor's house.
oh yeah, he
He's
said
like,
they're
this
out
is
of
as far
town,
as
that's
we ever
right.
get right here. Like I've never
Yeah.
made it to the house. Like when he went in there, he was like, all this is fake.
Yeah,
Busting holes in the wall. It's like, what do you mean? Like,
yeah,
and they're like, we don't get paid enough for this.
yeah.
What?
Get the fuck out of here.
That makes
But
more
I'm-
sense than there's just a fucking giant cat with horse hooves walking around.
Yeah, that's got smaller cats as its neck.
And it's like, what? Like, that's some real AI art right there.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Right.
They may have used AI to write this movie.
I mean, they probably, in some
I'm
way,
sure.
probably used it in some way, shape, or form. But for me, looking at it from the aspect of like Sam Rockwell's trapped in here, his character's trapped in here, and he doesn't realize that he's trapped in here. He thinks he's the man from the future sent back in the past to save the day, but he's never gonna, because you have to think, if he's done this 114 times, and let's say that it's a up to 10 hours each time, not counting sleep or anything like that, he's been doing this for a while. It's like, what if he's been doing it since he was a kid? He just doesn't realize it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe each time he goes in, he gets something different. He gets the watch,
Yeah.
he gears up. That's part of the roguelike thing is like
Oh,
each
yeah.
time he gets
You get
another
different
piece of
weapons.
gear.
You get different.
Yes. Yeah.
Like the people that had the little guns.
He's like, where the fuck did y'all get those?
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is that?
And then you have the woman, though, talking to the AI,
Yeah.
her
yeah.
son. And she's like, there's a fucking door. And it's like, why? They never did like flesh that out. Like, why is he helping? And then
Yeah.
at the end, like he walks up, and then it's like, oh, this is all fake.
Yeah.
Reset. Yeah, they were already in the fucking thing.
Yeah.
He's trying to break out of the matrix
Yeah, exactly.
and get everybody else out of it.
Yeah. And because you have to think about, too, it's like with him looping like he is, wouldn't it eventually create paradox? Or would all those
Time traveling?
timelines, yes, or would all those
That's-
timelines
That's what they
eventually
say,
just branch
but
off?
we don't know because
Yeah. I mean, that's to me, it's like he's the man from the future. There's no explanation as to how time travel works. How did they develop? Did the AI develop the time travel, and that's how he got trapped in there?
it's
They
like his
wanted it.
body's the fucking time machine.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
He cut
pumping
that thing
freaking.
on. He cut that
antifreeze
thing on. It
into
was
his-
like Bane from that one Batman movie, like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
which was pretty cool. And that's why he was carving up the whole time,
Yeah.
eating the fucking raw spaghetti.
Yeah.
It was like when Doc puts the trash in the DeLorean.
Yeah, right. He's like, yeah.
Him sitting there,
Marty.
dude. When it cut to him, that wide shot, of him sitting in that chair, and he like took that napkin, went put it on and
He's
hit
eating
those
those
fucking-
Twinkies.
had a fucking buttered off and a fork. I was like,
Oh my god.
man of taste and culture.
Yes. Oh man. Dude, speaking of that, I got to tell you guys this real quick. The other day I was at this dude's house and he come outside and he had to sign for something. And he had a promise shirt on, right? And I was like, I got the signature and all that stuff and he started to walk away and I'm like, "Hey man, I like your shirt." And he turns around and he goes, "You're a man of culture, I can see." And I said, "Yeah, sure." And I just left. I was like, but that's a Promise fan. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
That is a promise.
You're a man of, yeah, you're a man of culture, I can see. I'm like, all right, long hair. Get back inside. You look like you haven't taken
You're
a
a
shower in
promise
2
fan, I
weeks.
see.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Like listens to
But
the
anyway.
whole record.
Yes.
Like, what's your favorite song on here? Favorite song started at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. It's an experience.
Vinyl too. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it's an experience, man.
yeah.
Calm down, long hair.
And it was the Pork Soda album. Like, that's not my favorite. It's good, but like, anyway. But yeah. If I look at this movie from the absurd perspective of this, he's trapped in the AI and he's trying to break free, and like all of the other stuff that was going on with the kids and the school stuff and all that stuff was just the AI taking that and running with it to the absolute nth degree. I loved it because
If it's
just
that. But it
Yeah.
makes sense because if it's not that, I'm sitting here like I was watching this movie and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna watch this again. Like it's kind of messy. There's a lot going on.
yeah,
And then you get to the end and it's like, okay, like because I'm trying to figure out like, well, how the fuck is that possible?
yeah,
It's not. I mean, they got to be in a damn simulation. But what's
Yeah.
wild is there was a fucking discount fucking Austin Butler, right? Am I right?
yeah, exactly.
Was fucking going in the simulation.
yes.
Like, holy shit.
Insidious. Well, but like if the story of the mom, because like I said, that's the only story other than her having this allergic reaction to like Wi-Fi and stuff, wasn't the one that was like the craziest, most far-fetched, over-the-top story. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's like her being allergic to Wi-Fi. Okay, that's kind of weird. But everything else that happens makes sense. It's like they're unplugged.
All the
he gets one of
kids.
these.
Getting jacked into their phone and looking at
Yeah.
the teacher and chasing him. That's a little weird.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Still doom scrolling in the simulation.
Yeah.
That's for real what kids are like now, too.
Yeah, exactly.
And clones. It's like, you can do that? Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. I mean, but even for whichever route you want to go down, that third act was still a little shaky. And I think that whenever he hits the reboot, I think that's where it should have ended.
Well, whenever he goes
Personally.
into the diner, and he goes over and sits down with his mom and he's like, hey, we're going to fucking do this. He's just laying it down. And the way she's looking at him, I'm sitting here thinking, you might want to let her know you're her son because she's kind of looking at you like she's looking for
Yeah,
a
what the
rebound,
fuck? Yeah.
Could get real Back to the Future here real quick. Like,
Yeah.
turns out he's his own dad. whoa, like
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that would be on par with the Terminator.
Yeah, right. It says, according to fan theories and analysis of the film, a character played by Sam Rockwell, known as the Man from the Future, is living within an AI generated reality, creates a personalized video game like world for him where he believes he is on a mission to save humanity. The trap, he never took off the AI headset, meaning his entire quest is a simulated reality designed to challenge him. His instant healing when he attempts to retry his mission is a major hint that he is inside the system. While he believes he is fighting to save the future, he is likely just interacting with a simulation created by the AI.
yeah, that makes more sense. I mean, when you look at everything going on,
Yeah, right.
like I'm sitting there at the end. I mean, a lot of crazy shit's happened, and I'm sitting here like, how's this fucking cat showing up? And he was like, oh, bad prompt.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
he started saying
Yeah.
so he
Yeah.
knows he's in it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, he
that's
got
gotta be what's
stabbed.
happening.
Yeah.
There's
he was
no other
almost-
explanation.
Yeah. He looked rough. Like, I thought he was going to die.
I thought at the end of the movie it was going to turn out he was just some crazy homeless dude that was like,
Yeah, right.
the
Just,
world's going to end,
yeah, getting everybody riled up.
Yeah, I mean, how would he not have? He would have died. He would have went back and still been stabbed.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah. Good luck, have fun, don't die.
and the kid programming the thing, which is fucking creepy. Those fucking, the Toy Story toys.
Yeah, that was
Fuck
wild.
out of here,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sitting here like, somebody needs to untangle them cables.
Dude. The OCD hitting hard.
Never
It's
seen
like,
a damn
wait.
a cable I didn't want to untangle. Like,
Yeah, right.
I'd be in that room like, hey, could you get off the pile? I'm
Yeah.
I'm going to pull some of these out. I don't want you to fall. That
He
was a
straight
cool
knocked that
design.
kid out. Yeah.
Like when they first go in there and see him like sitting up on that pile of cables, fucking just going banging away.
Yeah.
Eating fucking cheese poofs.
Listening to Skrillex. Wow, bow.
Tracks. He looks like he listens to Skrillex.
Yeah, he looks
And,
like he needs
and
to
when
go
I saw the
outside.
barcode, I was like, he's a clone,
yeah.
which was made by the damn AI.
Yeah, right.
It's
And
kind
that's-
of dark
it's
then
like-
because it's like everybody's in this world. Like, because
Yeah.
like I think these other people are in there too.
Yeah, I mean,
Because when the one dude talked about going into paradise, he was like, there's other people in there.
yeah, yeah.
I've got friends there. Like, oh, when she came home and he was still in it, and then when he came
Yeah, I
out
was
all
like-
excited, I was like, I get it.
Yeah, right.
I played a new game or something. Like,
Yeah,
he's like, it's the best. I can't wait to get home. I'll play that shit again.
yeah.
And it's like when he's like, I sold my whole, I'm, going in. I'm like, how can he afford this?
Exactly.
And he said, like, the government, whatever, they want you to go into it.
Yeah, of
But
course.
it's like, still, but you don't have anything. Like,
yeah,
fucking deliver pizzas on a Vespa.
yeah,
I knew she was going to bleed on one of them cakes.
yeah.
I was waiting for it every time. I was like, she's going to bleed on one of these cakes.
Yeah, these kids are gonna freak out. But I mean it's not to that degree of insanity, of course, not yet. But like, dude, it's getting close to that.
Yeah,
like, I went to
it's-
I went to the mall the other day to pick up my glasses, and I mean, everybody that is like 35 or younger are in their phone, and
Mhm,
everybody
all the
that's
time.
35, yes, 35 and older are just looking at these people like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Dude, my grandfather is constantly on it. He's 82. Constantly
Crazy.
fucking, like, he can't watch a movie without looking at that motherfucker 30
Yeah.
times.
Right.
I can sit and watch a movie and not touch my phone, which is a badge of honor now.
Exactly.
In the world we live in, because everybody does it. They're like, I mean, if it makes a sound, it's like, what's going on, But
Yeah.
I don't feel like I don't have to look at that. It'll be there later.
Yes. Right.
See, we're from the time before
Yes. Yeah.
that we hit the sweet spot.
Yes. Absolutely.
Like everything after, like 2005.
yeah.
That's when, the smartphones kind of started coming around, the better phones,
Yeah.
putting the internet in your hand. Like the world just started, I'd say, 2007-ish, it started changing. And it's weird now. It's weird to look around at.
Right.
Oh, I couldn't wait when this movie was over to go talk to AI about the movie.
Yeah, you're like, wait a minute.
Right? How'd that go?
I mean, AI was like, well, I've never heard of that movie. I was like, really? You've heard of everything else?
Yeah,
Maybe
right.
they scrubbed that one.
Yeah.
One thing I was talking about with it, though, I was like, people talk about like how AI is going to take over the world and all this stuff. It's like, it's not the AI. Like HAL 9000 was just doing what he was programmed to do.
Exactly.
I said, it's not the AI. It's the fucking CEOs of these companies that's going to fire everybody and use the AI. That's who you got to be mad at.
Yeah, exactly.
The AI don't give a fuck.
No. It's emotionless.
It's just doing its job. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
And it's going to do it.
Ever since I've got rid of social media and everything on my phone, I mean, just in general, but on my phone especially, it's like I've used my phone more as a, like a tool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Weather, email,
notes,
of course, text,
calendar,
notes.
clock.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I find myself getting way more shit done because I'm not sitting around fucking scrolling.
Jacked in.
Yeah. I mean, and it's, you know what I mean? Like and especially like whenever me and M are out doing something, like everybody that needs to get into contact with me in an emergency situation has her phone number. So I don't even really use my phone at all while we're out doing whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's okay. Like
what kills me is when I'm in a room full of people at some kind of thing.
Yes.
And you look around and like people are on their phone and I want to be like, hey,
yeah,
put your fucking phone down. Like you're around people right now. Act like it.
Exactly.
I think it's rude to do that. That's why I don't do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's almost like saying you're bored or you don't want to be here.
Yeah.
But it's this thing where, back in the day when you'd be around like some people, get a little awkward, you might put your hands in your pockets.
Yeah.
Now people go for the
Fiddle with
phone.
some change. Yeah.
They go straight to the phone. You can tell when they're feeling they get their phone out, start looking at it. They're not even doing anything. They're just looking around.
Yeah.
Fiddling with it. And it's like, we could just sit here in the silence. You don't have to do that.
Exactly.
It's okay to be quiet or talk or.
Yeah. That's like, dude, my phone is so old. I shit you not. If I'm on FaceTime with someone and I try to open Amazon or Walmart app, it crashes my phone. Like I have an iPhone X,
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's like, well, why don't you upgrade? Why don't you upgrade? I'm
this
like,
one still works.
I can still call people.
Yeah.
I can still text people. I can still check the weather. I can still fucking look at news if I need to. I can still look at my calendar. What the fuck else do I need to do?
They're like using iPhones the wrong way. Like even if it crashes, not a big deal. Call back.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I'm going to use my iPhone until the fucking wheels fall off.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to get a new one.
Yep.
I'm not going to get the newest one, but close
No.
enough.
At this point, I'm just trying to see how long it lasts.
Yeah. I've stretched a few out.
Yeah.
I mean, what happened with my last one was the SIM card slot. Finally, it fucked up. It just wouldn't read a SIM card. Hey, nothing you can do about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, man. Didn't break it. Didn't get wet.
Yeah. Well, mine's getting to the point now where Apple's like, yeah, we're no longer going to give you any more updates. I'm like, good. What do I need
I'm tired
updates
of y'all
for?
fucking my phone up anyway.
Exactly, right? I don't need them. So, I mean, here's the thing. I have this fear of like being integrated into technology. You know what I mean? Like having robot body parts put in and stuff. But if they can, if they can develop something that is like, I know Ray-Ban and all them does the glasses that have the cameras and shit in them. I can't remember what they're called. But if I can
The
like
Meta
wear
glasses.
Yes. But if I can wear glasses that are like, lenses that I can see out of because my eyes are all fucked up and I can use them that way. And like I have a little HUD, a little personal HUD
which is
that I could personalize.
that's happening. Yep.
Yeah. It's like I want a compass at the top, like we're dropping into Warzone. You know what I'm saying?
I want a mini map.
Yes, I want a mini map. Yes, well, yeah, exactly. No fixed mini map.
Circle.
Yes, exactly. You could see more. And like, if people text me, it pops up on the side with a little chat, little thing.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if I'm using GPS or something, I can see it. You know what I'm saying?
You can see the waypoint.
Yes,
like you
exactly.
Get closer to it, it's telling you, oh my God, plug me in. Take my fucking money.
That's the extent that I want to get to right there. And that way, like, I'm usually wearing earbuds anyway, so if somebody calls, I can just answer that. If I can see my text, and with the way that the AirPods work, somebody texts you, it's like, it's a long message. Do you want me to read it? Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's what it'll be, because like using your eyes to like move, it works, but it's not the best. So there'll be like an AI voice assistant that sounds like a real person, and you'll just tell them like, "Hey, do this."
Yeah,
and they'll do it for you, and they'll say, "Okay, you have your own little Jarvis."
Exactly.
Which I'm all right
with. Paul Bettany.
And they'll have a memory. They'll remember you, like stuff you talk about.
Yeah. But that's about as far as I want to get into like putting myself into technology, because the other day I was looking at smartwatches,
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I don't really wear watches all that much anyway. And it's like, if I get a smartwatch, what am I going to use it for other than telling time?
Looking at a text when you get it, it'd be about,
exactly.
You just look at your wrist and it's like, okay.
Yeah. But it's like, if I can just wear something that I have to wear anyway so that I can see, and I can adjust the darkness of that shit with a slider, like in my phone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can make it sunglasses whenever I need to.
Yeah.
And the text pops up and I can read the text, or I can hear the text, or whatever. That's as far as I want to get into it.
That's coming.
I don't need aimbot. You know what I'm saying? I don't need wall hacks. I don't need any of that stuff.
Or if there's a language barrier, you get titles.
Oh yeah. To me, that
some
would
will
be,
even translate it. Like,
yeah,
they've got those things now that'll translate as I hear someone's talking.
Yeah. But yeah,
that'll be the future. Like, you're wearing it, they're wearing it. Doesn't matter what language you speak. Everybody's going to hear.
It's going to be like Star Wars.
Fucking sign me up.
Yeah.
I'm here for that.
Right.
Oh, I want the glasses.
That's what I would like to have. Day one, I'd have them. Well, maybe not day one. They need to work out some bugs. But I don't want it to accidentally make me go blind for some reason, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's as far as I want to get with it. But yeah, watching this movie through the perspective of he's trapped in the AI, and all this absurdity is just happening because of that. It's just taking it and just absolutely going crazy with it. I'm giving it a full star. Sam Rockwell's performance was phenomenal, as always. I enjoyed it. I would watch it again.
I didn't hate the movie, but I don't think I'd watch it again. I'm gonna have to go half star.
Yeah, I have to. I think I'm probably gonna go half myself. I don't see myself revisiting it per se, but like, I do like. I agree with you, Griff. The performance of Rockwell was badass, but I have to agree with Adam as well on the rewatchability. I personally don't think I could go back to it, but that's not to say that I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah,
it's a 2-star film.
Yeah, for sure. And it's Sam Rockwell, man.
Oh, he did a great job.
That's like 7 Psychopaths. I know we haven't done that.
You gotta weigh, like, what would this movie be like without him?
Exactly, right. Exactly. Yeah. And it's the same way with 7 Psychopaths. Like, I didn't hate 7 Psychopaths. It wasn't the greatest movie ever made, but Sam Rockwell's performance and Colin Farrell, both of their performances in that movie was great. And that makes me want to rewatch the movie more so than the story and anything else that's going on in it. You know what I mean? And then you get those like crossovers where it's like Moon. Great story, great performances from Sam Rockwell. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah.
You know, like Sam Rockwell, the way that he does like in a movie where he just takes over, holds court.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like Walton Goggins brings that same energy.
Exactly.
He's like a Sam Rockwell with a Southern accent. He's like a seasoned.
Yes. I haven't watched that show that they're in together, but
The White Lotus.
yeah. But it's like those two together, man. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, they weren't together enough.
Oh, it was one
Sam
of those
Rockwell's
situations.
barely in it.
Right,
Like,
right.
he's like a buddy that he runs into when he's in Thailand. The show is good though.
I wish that they would do a movie or a series together where it's just them two, just like holding court.
Like a whatever, buddy cop, whatever. Just
I think they would be a good True Detective duo.
Oh, like super serious.
I mean, they could. I mean, that's the beauty of it. They could veer off into both territories. Serious when it needs to be, downright
Elvis
hilarious.
Clubhouse.
Yeah. Man, I'd love to see that. So we got a little bit of movie news here. So David Ellison underwhelms Warner Brothers executives in first studio meeting. So the news following David Ellison these days looks more like a perpetual dark cloud. The Paramount Skydance CEO has uphill battle to win over an industry that has seen increasing uncertainty for many years. Ellison's next moves will impact thousands of industry employees, not to mention millions of viewers. The hostile acquisition of Warner Brothers has also found shaky ground overseas, where Middle East funds backing the $110 billion deal are now in question. Hollywood has been fearfully hanging on to every word, press release, and rumor coming out of Paramount Skydance for weeks. Ellison and Paramount Chief Operating Officer Andy Gordon came to Warner Brothers headquarters yesterday to meet with about 200 executives from the studio's film, TV, and HBO Max areas. The gathering was held in Stephen J. Ross Theater on the Burbank lot. We were hoping for more, is the headline coming out of the meeting. Warner Brothers Discovery knows that Paramount is looking to cut at least $6 billion in costs, but little is known as to where the axe will fall. 42-year-old Ellison spoke in front of heavyweight leaders like Pamela Abdi and Mike DeLuca, Channing Dugney, Casey Bloys, J.B. Perrette, and Peter Safran. What amounted to mostly introductory chatter and high praise of the art of storytelling, Ellison dismissed talk of mass layoffs that have surrounded Paramount Skydance throughout the bidding process. We don't believe him, one exec told The Hollywood Reporter. Ellison reiterated his promise to release 30 films theatrically between the two studios, something that wasn't news to anyone in the room, even if some were cautiously optimistic about Ellison's passion. Others were happy to hear that there were no intention to overhaul CNN, as the network would retain its editorial independence. Ellison came off as a well-spoken and genuine, all good attributes of a promising Hollywood mogul. Another exec told Variety it was good there were no surprises. Ellison was careful not to drop any bombs, looking instead to speak with leaders at both companies before making any decisions. Even after news about combining Paramount Plus and HBO Max, Ellison was clear that the two teams would work together to optimize the strengths of both services. Many are hopeful that Ellison's interest in the studio history will keep his eyes on preservation. Paramount employees recently saw Tom Cruise on the Melrose Avenue lot filming a documentary celebrating the studio's history while promising a brand new day. Still, there is a long way to go before we can justify comparisons to Hollywood history's most famous boy wonder, MGM's Irving Thalberg, who helped the Golden Age Dream Factory become the lot with more stars than are in heaven. So at least he didn't come in and clean house right out of the gate. You know what I mean? People still got their jobs. But, I mean, I guess whenever you're expecting someone like this to come in and like start cutting heads and getting rid of people, and he comes in and he's like, we're going to try to do the best that we can. We're still reviewing everything. I can see where that would maybe be underwhelming to some people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, when you're expecting the axe to fall and it doesn't happen, I could see where, be a little worried about the situation. But hopefully, I'm sure that's a lot of money. Taking the time to review everything and then make informed decisions is probably the best practice there, in my opinion, So speaking of Walton Goggins here, is to star in provocative adaptation of the Bible story. Almost no name in the streaming world has been more prominent in recent years than Walton Goggins, who now has a litany of massive franchises under his belt. His most recent efforts came in HBO's White Lotus Season 3, where he made a massive impact as Rick Hatchett shortly after returning to Season 2 of Prime Video's adaptation of Fallout as the Ghoul. Throw in big screen credits and hit movies like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Marvel Studios' Ant-Man and the Wasp. Goggins is enjoying quite an impressive run of personal success. Looking to the future, Goggins already has a few new projects lined up for production, including a movie titled Mister, which is being developed by Thunder Road Films. After that, the actor's latest project will take him down another interesting path, this time taking on the challenge of exploring religious history. Reported by Variety, Walton Goggins and Oscar winner Marion Cotillard from Inception are both set to star in a new movie titled Job, which is described as a provocative adaptation of the Book of Job from the Bible. Written and directed by Yuval Adler, who did Sympathy for the Devil, Goggins and Cotillard will play a couple attempting to pull together a bold and immersive staging of the story from the Book of Job. Centered on a man named Job, the story shows his faith in God being tested as he loses his wealth, children, and health. However, he is resiliently faithful to his belief. The new movie is said to move between different timelines, juxtaposing the ancient war between God and Satan with the modern-day unraveling of a marriage under pressure. According to the first synopsis, the couple's relationship will be put under immense pressure as they have to ask themselves the question, who gets to play God? As of writing, the film does not have a production schedule or release time frame. That's going to be very interesting.
I know that's right.
But I mean, if anybody can pull it off, I have faith that he can,
Mm-hmm.
No pun intended there. But but yeah, that's going to be very interesting. I mean, and he grew up in the Bible Belt, so I'm sure he's going to bring a very interesting perspective to playing that character as well. You know what I mean? So, yeah, provocative. And it's going to be cool that it's going to move between different timelines. So, we'll see. So, Alien Romulus sequel eyeing acclaimed director from another sci-fi franchise. Nexus Point News reports that director Michael Sarnowski is being eyed to direct the Alien Romulus sequel. No official word has been made by Sarnowski or 20th Century Fox. His directorial debut, Pig, starring Nicolas Cage, received rave reviews from critics. Sarnowski followed up the emotional drama with A Quiet Place Day One, the prequel to the acclaimed sci-fi horror franchise. Day One opened in theaters on June 28th and grossed $262 million worldwide. Sarnowski's next film, The Death of Robin Hood, is scheduled to open in theaters on June the 19th, 2026. Fans might be disappointed that Alvarez is not returning to direct the Alien Romulus follow-up, but it keeps with the franchise's earlier traditions of each new entry being directed by a different filmmaker until Ridley Scott returned from Prometheus and Alien Covenant. Alvarez himself has made a name for himself working under a horror franchise, rebooting Evil Dead in 2013, as well as making the original thriller Don't Breathe. Makes sense that 20th Century Studios is looking for a director with a similar horror background, and Sarnowski fits the bill. One wrinkle to Sarnowski signing on for a new Alien film would be Death Stranding. or Death Standing. Sarnowski signed on to write and direct, on as the writer and director of the adaptation of the popular video game in 2025.
Oh, that would be Death Stranding.
Yeah, I know that it's a misspelling of the thing here. But A24, so A24 is doing the Death of Robin Hood, and I think that they're doing something with Death Stranding too, right?
I think so. They've been having meetings and
yeah. So I mean, which Sarnowski could probably show up, do the Alien film while they're still getting everything for. Because I mean, Kojima's going to be heavily involved in the film adaptation. So we'll see. And the Death of Robin Hood looks pretty good. So
yeah.
So yeah, I'm not mad at that. It says Sarnowski intends to direct Death Stranding for a 2027 release date. Then the Alien Romulus sequel might not be released until 2028 at the earliest. Coincidentally, that might be beneficial to 20th Century Studios and 20th Century Television, as filming for Alien Earth Season 2 is expected to begin in the summer of 2026. This likely means that Season 2 would likely air in 2027, with Alien Romulus debuting in 2024 and Alien Earth Season 1 following nearly a year to the date in August of 2025. That suggests the franchise does not want two Alien entries competing with one another, which makes sense. Said they could aim for a 2028 release date or possibly 2029, aligning with the 50th anniversary of Ridley Scott's Alien.
50th
I see them,
anniversary?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But I could see them releasing a season of the show for the 50th anniversary because, I mean, the show's kind of tying in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's getting closer to being than I think the Alien sequel film. So I'm not mad at it. No. Alvarez did a great job, and I think that this guy will do a great job as well. I mean,
I haven't watched Pig, but I've heard good things about it.
It's good.
Same. At this point,
it's a different kind of film, but it's good.
Anybody that does Alien that isn't Ridley Scott, I'm okay with at this point.
Yeah. Well, you know, honestly, when he catches wind, he's like, "Oh, the 5th is coming around. Well, I got to come back." I mean,
yeah, I got to make a movie. Yeah, somebody get this fucking guy out of here. He only watches his own movies. What are we doing? You know what I mean?
Wow.
So Zack Snyder shares cryptic Justice League post ahead of anniversary. So Zack Snyder's Justice League is getting ready to celebrate its 5-year anniversary. Is the director potentially teasing a return to his corner of the DCEU? March 2026 not only marks 5 years to the day of his version of Justice League debuted on HBO Max on March the 18th, 2021, but also 10 years since the release of Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice on March the 25th, 2016. Despite the DCEU having been put to rest as James Gunn's new DCU in full swing with titles like Creature Commando, Superman, and Peacemaker, a loyal contingent of fans still cling to the hope that Zack Snyder will return. March 10th, 2026, Snyder shared an image of the dilapidated Wayne Manor that is eventually revealed to be the DCEU's version of the Hall of Justice. In his Instagram post, Snyder wrote, 8 days from now, we mark the 5th anniversary of Zack Snyder's Justice League, followed by an exchange between Diane Prince, Wonder Woman, and Bruce Wayne Batman about the Age of Heroes, with Bruce affirming it would come again. Snyder added 5 years later, and the Age of Heroes still feels very real. On March 12th, 2026, Snyder also shared an image of actor Wayne T. Carr as John Stewart Green Lantern, a hero as John Stewart, a hero we plan to bring into the Justice League story. Some paths remain unseen, but the green glow is still out there. Carr's cameo was cut as Warner Brothers had plans to use John Stewart in another project, with the character's role in Zack Snyder's Justice League being replaced by Martian Manhunter. Aaron Pierre will play John Stewart in the upcoming series Lantern.
What's that picture about? It's on a film set.
It says that, this dude was gonna play John Stewart. Hero we plan to bring into the Justice League story. Some paths remain unseen, but the green glow is still out there. But it says Carr's cameo was cut as Warner Brothers had planned to use John Stewart in another project, with the character's role in Zack Snyder's Justice League being replaced by Martian Manhunter. So in Zack Snyder's Justice League, Martian Manhunter shows up, and it was supposed to be Green Lantern, and it wasn't. Because Warner Brothers wanted him to pull it. Which is crazy.
That would have been incredible.
I know, right?
I mean, I was still stoked that we got Martian Manhunter.
Exactly, right. But I mean, I think that Snyder throws this stuff out there every now and then just to remind Warner Brothers, especially now with all the stuff that's going on. It's like, hey, there's still some people out there that want me to complete what I was working on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, I don't think it's ever going to happen. But,
Well, it's 5 years after a movie they said didn't exist.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So,
I mean, if for some reason stars align and telling a story, I'm there for it. If he doesn't, then he still made one of the best trilogies like that I could say with as far as superhero film.
yeah, absolutely. I don't know. Paramount might see some value in it. Since they acquired it.
I personally have chalked the Justice League sequels in the same pile that I would view a proper Dark Tower adaptation. Like, it could happen, but not like.
I mean, we never thought we'd get the Snyder Cut.
Yeah. Stranger things have happened, man. Time will tell. Time will tell. So last up here, Man of Tomorrow officially adds major DCU hero to Superman sequel. So Supergirl and Clayface debut in theaters in 2026. DC Studios co-CEOs James Gunn and Peter Safran will continue their run on the big screen in 2027 with Man of Tomorrow, bringing in Lars Ettinger to play the supervillain Brainiac. David Cornsweet's Clark Kent and Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor will be forced to team up to stop an antagonist that threatens the entire planet. While the story will focus heavily on this unexpected partnership, plenty of major supporting DCU stars will play big roles in the follow-up to 2025 Superman. Already confirmed to join Cornsweet, Holt, and Ettinger are Ralph Broshannon's Lois Lane, Frank Grillo's Rick Flag Sr., Skylar Gazondo's Jimmy Olsen, and more from past DC movies. While new characters other than Brainiac are still being kept a secret, the most recent update teases yet another powerful player being involved in the story. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Aaron Pierre is now confirmed to reprise his role as John Stewart's Green Lantern in the upcoming Man of Tomorrow movie. This will give Pierre his second confirmed appearance in the DC Universe following his debut as John Stewart this August in HBO Max Lantern series. The report did not offer any specific details about John Stewart's role in the story. Filming is said to begin this April, and it will continue into next summer ahead of the movie's July 2027 release date. Stewart will be much further into his tenure as a Green Lantern Corps member after starting off the Lantern Solo series only 2 months into his training with Kyle Chandler's Hal Jordan. So yeah, I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Says fans will also be intrigued to see how many members of the Justice Gang from the original Superman return for this movie, including Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner, another Green Lantern. He has also confirmed to star alongside Stewart in Lanterns, with their dynamic being particularly interesting after Gardner's wild antics in his first DCU appearance. For now, some time remains until Man of Tomorrow begins its long filming schedule in April, and Gunn and Safran could soon break news about the movie's cast and story. I'm kind of excited to see because I've got one more episode of Peacemaker to watch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I was like, okay, that's cool. They're bringing Lex into this, and I liked his version of Lex. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to see them two kind of team up and try to figure this whole Brainiac situation out. You know, and it's like, how is Lex going to screw over Superman to try to gain control of either Brainiac, or is him and Brainiac going to eventually team up? Like we've seen this play out a billion times in the comics, and it's like, what direction are they going to take it in? You know what I mean?
Yeah, Trav, I can't remember. Did you watch the new season of Peacemaker?
Yes.
Okay. How about that world he's in?
Oh, dude.
When you see that flag, it's like, well, change it.
Yeah.
I can't believe they went there.
I know, right? I was like, man, this
whoa.
is. Yeah, I
That's
wasn't
why his dad's so
expecting that.
happy here.
Exactly right. Yeah. Well, whenever chicks walking down the road and they start chasing her, I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Well, everybody
What's
was looking
happening
at her
here?
kind of funny, and then that pickup truck was like, like
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, they're gonna say it.
Yeah, right. On HBO.
Great season though, so far. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I've got the last episode left to watch, but like I've really like the first half of the season is kind of slow go.
Yeah.
It's like, what is he gonna do? The teams broke up, all this kind of stuff. But like once they get into the second half of it, it's like, okay, I'm here for it, you know?
yeah, I really like his little buddy, the vigilante guy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like the Peacemaker. They've got their own Deadpool.
Yeah, exactly, right.
He's like real mean to his mom. He's like, "Mom, fuck off."
Yeah, right. Whenever he goes into his secret and it's just drugs everywhere.
Yeah, all that
And it's
money.
like-
He's like, it's drug money.
Yeah.
It's like, well, wait a minute now. I mean,
Yeah,
put
right.
it to some use. Pallets of cocaine and money.
Yeah. It's like, oh shit, okay. But yeah, I wonder if since he hasn't started filming the sequel to Superman, if this whole merger and everything that's happened is going to potentially cause any issues with it, or if they're just going to let him go ahead and do it, what the future, because I mean, Saffron was there whenever dude showed up.
Yeah.
And he didn't really say yay or nay about nothing. And, you know, I'm hoping that they'll continue on with it because everything that I've watched, I've liked so far. I like Superman. I like Peacemaker stuff, like Suicide Squad, all that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah, I like where it's going. And, you know, that Peacemaker, that final episode kind of, you know,
yeah,
definitely sets something up.
right.
It's required viewing.
Yeah. We're finally getting back. Like I said, we got the one episode left and we'll have that knocked out. And then, you know, we're going to move on to something else. So,
John Cena killing it as Peacemaker, man.
oh, for sure, right?
Out of
Like,
all the wrestlers turned actors, who would have
Yeah.
thought
exactly.
that John Cena would have been the
Really,
best one?
though, you know?
Like, dude's got some chops.
Well, and it's like he comes in hot on Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a testament to dude's writing because it's like he's kind of like the Joker, the punchline,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, and then it's like, here comes the Peacemaker series. And it's like, oh, he's got heart too. He
Mhm.
brought heart too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like, dude. And it's like, man, it's just incredibly well done. Great writing. So, yeah. Keep bringing him back.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Speaking of bringing it back, did you guys see where Firefly season 2 is announced?
It was
It's going to
announced.
be animated, right?
It is. It's an animated series. All the original cast is coming back, and it's done by the same animation studio that did BoJack Horseman and Solar Opposites.
Oh, okay.
That way, they don't have to pay for de-aging them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it says here, it says the animated format was chosen to preserve the original cast's appearances without costly de-aging effects and to allow for more ambitious sci-fi storytelling.
That makes sense, though.
Yep.
And is it going to pick up where the movie left off?
It's going to be in between. It's going to be set between the original TV series and the film.
Okay. I'm down. I haven't watched the series or the film in a very long time. Might have to go back and
maybe worthy of a real estate rewatch.
yeah. I mean, it's been a minute. So
It's out there.
oh yeah.
I planned on watching it too, so
Okay. But yeah, that was all the movie news that I saw for today. A little this, a little that. I mean, it's fixing to be the first day of spring soon, so not a lot happening at the movies until they start dropping stuff.
trailers.
I'm ready for it.
Trailer.
We got a few.
God.
Hell yeah. Yeah. All right. The
We got,
Hulk.
Will Ferrell coming back doing a character.
Okay.
This looks over the top. This is the kind
Classic
of shit I like
Will
to see
Ferrell?
him in. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The hair.
Yeah.
that sells me on it.
Like, I saw this teaser and I was like, I'm going to watch that.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
That's the teaser.
The Hawk. He's getting old.
What's
dude.
that? The guy that golf, John Daly. It's like John Daly meets fucking Guy Fieri.
Oh my. Yeah. Right. Flavortown, baby.
A lot of golf stuff coming out.
Yeah.
Like, I've watched a couple of
easy-
golf shows. Like,
It's it's an easy sport to understand.
well, and they haven't tapped into it yet. There's not like a lot of.
Yeah.
This is just straight up called Pizza Movie.
All right.
Hulu Plus. I never thought I'd see this dude in another movie. Don't take another one.
Oh shit.
There's a lot going on there.
All right. It's like Harold and Kumar, but with pizza. Larry David returns. Okay.
Nobody does that look like him. He's looking for somebody to kiss.
Oh shit.
It's like the most Larry David thing ever.
I know, right?
I think this is supposed to be like different things in history.
Okay.
So it's not all that.
Yeah. It's like drunk history, but from Larry David's
yeah.
perspective. Yeah.
Which is
okay.
great.
Yeah, right. I didn't go.
No purple fucko. No.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing it.
I'm excited about this, honestly. Scrubs, now Malcolm in the Middle's back.
We're back.
Sheesh. Yeah, right. Oh shit.
Holy shit. Oh God.
What the fuck?
I mean, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, that looks
I'm here
awesome.
for it. Yeah.
We finally got the trailer for Bus Boys. This is the Theo Vaughn and David Spade movie. They wrote, directed, paid for it,
Okay.
shot it with their friends.
Okay.
So, like, no studio, was like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
They made a movie and shopped it around.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
I think, like before, like with Chris Farley and David Spade were so good together.
Yeah.
I think he finally found someone that he could make
Matches
movies with.
the-
Yeah,
Okay.
the wig. Holy shit! That looks great.
Okay. Yeah. Bus boy.
We got. I think this is Keanu Reeves' Outcome.
Okay.
Yeah. Ah. Whoa. No. Is that a show? No, movie.
Okay.
I'll watch it.
Yeah. Desert Warrior.
What is this bullshit?
I'm not going
The
to
voice
movies
was
to watch it,
interesting.
but- Yeah, right. It's good to see what the fuck's an eviction notice doing some stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mhm.
I mean, dude, the early 2000s cheesy action thrillers are back, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, when I saw Aaron Taylor Johnson, I'm like, yep.
And he's
Oh.
got the accent, dude.
Frankenstein won 3 Oscars, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Like set design, product, stuff like that.
Yeah.
One battle
Deserved.
after another one. The best
Yeah.
picture.
I heard The Bride is not doing too well.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got a little Adam Scott. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
That looks interesting.
Yeah.
Check in.
Mm-hmm.
Heard that 1408.
The new Disclosure Day trailer. Mm-mm. That's fucking creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Flip phone. ... Oh, he's an alien. What? Get out of the car. Or don't. 5 stars.
They should have ended the trailer with do 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 do.
That looks good.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. All right, Dune.
Part 3. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's just going to be one movie, right? They're not going to bust that up into...
No, I think that's just gonna
That's
be
a
the
lot
one.
of sand.
Yeah, right. Boys got sand.
I
At
saw,
one point, I was waiting for that dude to go, Mortal Kombat.
There was a picture on Twitter of Guy Fieri with the little thing in his nose, like standing
Oh,
out there.
shit.
And he commented on it, was like, he controls the spice, controls the universe.
That's awesome.
It's funny. Or no, who controls the flavor.
Oh shit!
Controls the universe.
Okay.
That's what he said.
Flavor
I was like,
Town,
damn,
baby.
He's funny.
That bass is funky, dude.
Oh, damn.
This is a ruckus, y'all.
The quality. I mean, come on.
Wild. Yeah, right.
Ari.
Comes out in 2 days. I'm gonna go ahead and book my ticket now.
Give it a thumbs up. All right. What are we going to watch?
I'm down with anything, man. Ah.
What are
Here.
what are a few options?
Let's go to new releases. We got We Bury the Dead, Marty Supreme, the fucking Anaconda movie, Fackham Hall.
I mean, I'm down with a toss up between Fackham Hall and We Bury the Dead.
Yep. Oh, The Running Man.
Ooh.
Griffin said you wanted to watch that a while back, right? I remember you said that.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's dude that did friggin' Ant-Man, right? Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah. No, yeah, Edgar Wright.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glenn Powell.
Yeah,
Probably Michael Cera in one of the best roles ever.
Yeah, right.
Do you want to watch The Running Man?
I'm down.
Works for me.
Got old Glenn Powell in it, right?
Yep.
Old Twisters himself.
Running Man it is. Checks in the mail.
The flag is raised.